different subject, and a very important one in our program, which is
minority
leadership. And leadership when?
Now.
Good. So here is Ashley Walker. Welcome. And she will lead us with our respectable guest in our next event.
Good early afternoon. Are you tired?
No.
Do you need anything? Do you need to know where the restrooms are and stuff like that? You're good?
Don't give them ideas.
Leader. When I was a young person, I always thought that a leader was someone who was born to it. Well, you know, this person is... We have here Dr. Patricia Washington. She is a lecturer at UCSD, and she is also on every major committee that moves and rocks in this town, from the NAACP to WAGE, to women's rights, to the Democratic Party. Dr. Washington. This is Dr. Isidro Ortiz. He is a professor of Chicano Studies, Chicano Studies at San Diego State University, and he is the co-chair of the Educational Consortium of San Diego County. This is Scott Silverman. He is the executive director of Second Chance, and it is a hugely successful program that deals with integrating ex-offenders back into the workforce and back into the community after they've completed their sentence. Scott Silverman. So we're going to begin this conversation with Dr. Ortiz.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes. Pues buenas tardes. Yes, good afternoon. I speak English, I speak Spanish, and I also speak what is called Spanish. So if you're Mexican in the United States, because we focus on people on this side of the border, so we're not immigrants per se, we're the descendants of people who were already here at the time, as we say here, it's not all men. And so
of J Pride. J Pride is a Jewish gay and lesbian community in our response to the fires here in San Diego over the last year.
You can have a visionary who's somebody who has lots of great ideas, runs with them and does what you need to get it done, but doesn't actually come up with anything creative. And then you have a leader.
Well, all of you Friday night at Shabbat dinner, and we're on today. You know, I looked at some of your faces tonight. I met some of you stayed at our home to build those relationships with others.
First visit here in San Diego, she's been stuck with me and her other grandmother.
Yeah, we all heard of it on Saturday night.
So what happened when she responded? Right, what happened when Rosa Parks was
For that, and enjoy your role as the leader to be out there in front.
For leaders I've worked with over many years, the biggest challenge, because one of the ways about that. One of the unique things.
Know where the line is, and things will happen around you. They happen around you every.
I think that's people being adopted.
You know, in the shower the next morning, I usually figure something out, whatever it was the problem. But
in those moments of doubt. So for that, let's figure out how to move on. Let's do what we need to do about it.
Then my daughter living her own life the way she, everything that was involved. You gotta actually examine.
Doing their one-on-one activities. They're
Little pieces of me all over. I'd be perfectly happy with that. So it is just a transition.
And I remember being horrified. They were talking about destroying.
Technology is definitely helping us. We and I'm sure that all the people in this table. Whenever I will say something in Hebrew, we will repeat quickly also in Arabic. Okay? Criticism you could tell us before you came to the sub learn through jitli. This we succeed to give you the best.